Hey guys, this is Joel Leyton and you're watching Beat Obesity Now. So welcome to this channel, guys, and I know that maybe some of you have stumbled across on it, maybe trying to find ways to lose weight, or you're already a subscriber. And by the end of this video, I want to be able to have gained your attention and to have you as a new subscriber to my channel. So I have a couple of questions for today that I'm going to go ahead and be answering. Most of these questions come from other questionnaires that people who have lost a lot of weight get, and also some questions that I never answered from some of the subscribers already of this channel. Hopefully I get to go ahead and answer these questions accurately and help you out in this new journey that you're about to take in your weight loss. First question I have is, have you had any weight loss surgery? No, I have not. I have not had any weight loss surgery. I have done this all on my own. I've never actually had any type of surgery before, and I've done this with the help of a special diet from a nutritionist, and I've also have lost weight through juicing, which my eyes opened up when I saw the Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead documentary with Joe Cross, and it really opened my eyes to go ahead and make this decision to go ahead and become almost a vegan. And I know that it's hard for anybody to ever become a vegan, but there's so many benefits on becoming a vegan that I figured, why not try it out? You know, I've tried everything else in my life, and I've tried countless numbers of diets before, and none of them have helped me to what I need to go ahead and continue in the rest of my weight loss. So I still have more to go. The second question is, do you drink alcohol such as beer or wine? Do I drink alcohol in general? I don't. I don't drink alcohol. I used to drink alcohol occasionally on, socially, with friends and, whatever special occasion there was. And I still kind of do. I mean, if it's a really special occasion that there's going to be a little bit of alcohol, then I'll just drink some. But I'm not the type of person that drinks alcohol. I used to drink a lot of liquor, and I don't anymore. It's just something that I decided that it wasn't going to be good for me. It's not good for my health, not good for my skin. It's not good for what I want to go ahead and, kind of portray to you guys. I would recommend not drinking alcohol because it's just something that it's not good for you. Next question is, do I smoke? I don't smoke. I used to smoke marijuana. I used to smoke hookah, which is flavored tobacco. On occasion, I would smoke a cigarette, but it was a few times that I ever did that, and I noticed that from the time that I quit doing all of that, my skin got better and my breathing got better. I used to have very bad sleep apnea, even before I started, and even after I quit. I continued having bad sleeping. On top of this whole weight, putting that type of stuff in your whole respiratory system, it's really bad for you. So I don't recommend smoking for anybody, just because we all know the causes of that and the addiction that it can be. The next question is, what kind of ingredients do you put in your juices? Many of you guys know that I juice, and I've been juicing since March of 2014, and strictly. And I have lost so much weight faster than what I was doing the diet from the nutritionist that I got. It's just because you go from probably consuming 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day to probably 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. So that's a big difference, and on top of that, you're adding all these vitamins and minerals in your system, and it's just good for you. But on the ingredients, I put extra ingredients on it. on every juice. I put chia seeds. It's a good power food. And I put turmeric. If you guys don't know what turmeric is, it's a cousin. It's like a cousin. It's as familiar as related to ginger, the ginger root. If you guys use ginger, it's orange. It's like ginger but in orange, and it's really great for you. It's one of those secret ingredients that not a lot of people are aware of, but it's great for your body. It's anti-inflammatory, so it will do its work. And also, I've been hearing and I've been studying, doing some research on it, that it can prevent cancer. So let's add some more turmeric to the juices, right? And the last ingredient that I put extra is natural coconut water, and it makes it very flavorful. The next question is, do you take any supplements? At the moment, I'm not taking any supplements. I'm getting mostly all the vitamins that I need from these juices, but I'm gonna go ahead and be adding fish oil to in the near future, just to go ahead and be able to not lose so much of my muscle mass and keep it so whenever I start training with weights and stuff like that, you know, I can go ahead and build from what I still have under the layers of fat that I've had for so many years. Next question is, do you have help from any personal trainer? I don't have a personal trainer at the moment. I do look at a lot of videos on YouTube. I do look at a lot of YouTube videos that go ahead and help me out with minor exercise routines, and that's one of the things that I go ahead and do. But I don't have a personal trainer, but I do want one. I will be having an interview really soon with a guy that I've been following on Facebook and on YouTube and Instagram and all that good stuff. And hopefully he can give me some insight on things that I need to go ahead and start focusing now that I've lost so much weight. And I want to go ahead and continue doing that because it's so important for me to continue, you know, be able to mold my body into the shape that I want it, or that I envision of having it, into the type of body size that I also have. So yeah, personal trainer wouldn't hurt, right? The next question is, did your self-esteem change when losing all this weight? Yes, my self-esteem did change, and it went from negative to thinking positive. Many of the things that we go through as overweight or morbidly obese people, you and I, is that we tend to distract ourselves by thinking about what people are thinking about us at every single moment. It's really important to not let those type of situations kind of go ahead and hurt you, you know, and take it and distract you, because you're not doing it for anybody else but yourself. Yes, my self-esteem was low when I was heavier, and it still kind of tends to go ahead and, you know, be at a certain point that I'm just like, because when you start losing weight, I don't know if this happened to any of you guys, but when you start losing weight, you start thinking, well, I could lose more. No, you're losing at the pace that your body is able to. Don't try to go ahead and lose a bunch of weight and then gain it back, because the relapse is really bad. I had a really bad relapse about 2 years ago, and it was really bad. I mean, fat was coming out of different types of places, and my body was just in a really bad place, in really bad shape. So don't let those little things come and distract you from what you're doing. You're doing this for yourself. I'm so proud of people who are watching this video that are already taking the steps, or you that is watching right now that wants to go ahead and take that step to become that better person. And I just urge you to go ahead and start thinking just about yourself. That's what this whole process is about. The next question is, what size shirt are you? Well, I started out with the 5X 2 years ago was already kind of, you know, getting uncomfortable. I was trying to stretch it out, especially, you know, because we try to go ahead and stretch out the shirts and here and there to kind of hide, you know, the embarrassing parts that are sticking out too much. So I started out as a 5X. Right now, I am almost a 2X. And that's 3 sizes down. I'm comfortably right now in a 3X, and I know that, you know, with the next probably 10 or 15 pounds, I can already start wearing a 2X shirt. And that is so exciting for me, because I haven't worn a 2X in a really long time, and it just feels great that you're not buying like these big oversized shirts. And a recommendation that I always give out to people who want to lose weight, go buy yourself a shirt that is the shirt size that you want to be at the end of this whole journey. And you see it every single day. When you wake up in the morning, you see that shirt hanging up. You can put it on a wall inside your closet if you have a walk-in closet like me. Put it on a wall and just watch that shirt. Just look at that shirt and be like, I want to get there. And that motivates you to continue going. That's what's motivated me. I have two or three shirts, a button-up shirt, and also one of those casual t-shirts and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely great. So right now I'm a 3X, close to a 2X. Next question is, what is your current weight? What is my current weight? The question that I see that tends to bother or gets people uncomfortable about, just because nowadays when you post stuff like that or when you put stuff like that, people over critique or people kind of just bully you. So to answer your question about my current weight, I'm still not there to go ahead and comfortably share my weight, but I will tell you that I was very heavy. I was over the 500-pound mark, and it's a time that when you think about it, you really don't want to think about it, but it's good to go ahead and know where you came from. And you see all these shows and everything like that, and you see these numbers on the weight scale. You think, wow, how is that person ever going to lose all that much weight? They have so much to go to. They have so much to do, especially willpower, because I think that's the most important part of this whole weight loss journey is the willpower. I just want to make it extra special when that time comes, because for me, I always grew up ashamed of my weight, and because it was only going up and up and up. So now that I'm going down, I want to be able to pick a good number to be able to share how much weight I've actually lost in total. And to this date, I've lost 190 pounds. Next question is, what was your biggest pant size? My biggest pant size, I believe it was over size 60. Yes, size 60. A big pants, like big boy pants, like big, super big pants. And right now, I am currently in the 40s, like probably from like a 60, 62 or 64 around there to probably about 46, 48 comfortably. Next question is, why were you overweight? Why was I overweight? I was sad, I was lazy, depressed goes in the same category as sad. I was trying to hide a person that people wanted me to be. People have always labeled me as a really funny, cool guy. I took those words and literally just, fell into a trap of thinking, if I'm funny, people can go ahead and blindly see, aside from, what I'm currently going through, which is my obesity, which is being obese. And I can hide it with my humor. I started eating the feelings. And I think not only did I eat my own feelings, I started eating other people's feelings. And it was a trap. It was a distraction, because I didn't think that I could lose the weight that I have until now. I didn't think I had that willpower inside of me. Don't eat people's feelings, and don't eat your own feelings, Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not good for you. Next question is, what inspired you to lose weight? My inspiration to lose weight, really, if somebody was to go ahead and define it in one word, was my family, my immediate family. Seeing my 2 nephews and my niece, along with my sisters-in-law, along with my brothers, and my mom and dad, all those people really inspired me to go ahead and lose this weight. Family. Next question is, how did you lose the weight? Like I said before I'm up to 190 pounds right now that I have lost. I lost most of it through juicing. They're not smoothies. Not everybody thinks that smoothies. There's a lot of sugar in smoothies, especially the smoothies that I grew up, seeing, or that I know that are still out there. This is natural juice. This is like from the pure vegetable and the pure fruit. I do 70% vegetable, 30% fruit in all my juices, and that's really what has, like, kind of just has changed my metabolism. Has changed my metabolism so much that I started losing weight like fast. I know that a lot of people don't like vegetables or fruit, but believe me, if you start introducing the ones that are tasty, at least tastier than the ones that you kind of already know that you won't like, it's gonna go good for you. Believe me, it's gonna go good for you. All the minerals and all the vitamins that these fruits and vegetables have is so good for your body. You start feeling like this cleanse. You start feeling good about yourself. There's a feeling inside of you that just you start thinking, is this really happening? And it is happening, because it expands your mind as well, because your mind is sometimes so fogged up in all the chemicals and all of these products that have all these type of ingredients that you don't even know what is in them. So I want to share every step of this journey with you guys, and this is the purpose of this video, my weight loss story so far. So eating healthy first and introducing the fruits and vegetables helped me to go ahead and introduce just the juices. I juice from Monday through Friday, and then the weekends I have off, and I follow the diet plan that I had before. So that's how I'm losing the weight, and that's how I'm continuing losing the weight, and it works. The next question is, what exercises do you do? Well, most of the summer I did pool exercising. I do walking. I walk. But at the pool, I go ahead and do exercises with the weights, the underwater weights, and also, swimming around, and that burns a lot of calories. So that's what I've been doing for the summer. And right now I'm looking to join a gym. Whatever works for you is what's gonna work for your own body. Next question is, do I still cheat on food? Oh yes, I'm guilty. I do cheat. I do have a cheat day, and it would either be on a Saturday or Sunday. I choose which one I want. I usually don't want to do it on a Sunday, just because I know that I'm gonna start the juices back on Monday. But it will probably be a Saturday, and yes, I do a cheat day. I don't drink a lot of calories throughout the week, so I go ahead and add a little bit, probably the most 500 calories extra on a cheat day, and that can be from eating a piece of bread, a sandwich, with everything, mayonnaise, all the good stuff that comes in a sandwich, or some baked potato chips, or some wheat crackers and stuff like that. It's just a little bit of everything. I don't like to just choose one thing. I like to go ahead and kind of incorporate little things here and there from things that I like, the taste that I like. I like salt. I like salty things. But throughout this whole diet, I have taken, and I have brought down the sodium intake by more than 100%. It's ridiculous how much sodium we can intake in one day. Yeah, I'm a cheater. Next question is, in your body areas, what places have you lost the most weight? I have lost the most weight in my face. If most of you saw the thumbnail to this video, I had like a really big double chin, like hanging all over here, all over this area. From there, my legs are thinner. I don't feel that much pressure now when I walk on my left knee, because my left knee started giving me a little bit problems about 2 years ago. Every single time that I took a step or I went up the steps, it would hurt so much. But now that I've lost, nearly almost 200 pounds since then, since 2 years ago, the weight that I put on my knee, my left knee now, doesn't hurt as much as it did before. But that's what keeps me motivated now, because once you're motivated, you want any type of pain to go away, because you know that with weight loss and eating right and all that stuff, it all goes away, I promise you. Next question is, How do you stay motivated? A couple of ways that I stay motivated: I have ordered and I have subscribed to GQ magazine. I have GQ magazine. I don't know if many of you guys know, but it's a man's magazine of fashion and all this stuff, you know. And I start just seeing it, and I start looking at different things that I wanna wear once I've lost all this weight, and the type of style that I'm gonna be wearing now. How to be able to dress up, because when you're big, you start just wearing polo shirts, big extremely shirts, sweatpants and stuff like that, and or even flip-flops because your shoes don't even fit anymore. That's how I was dressing up. I was going out on the streets like that, and man, it was really bad. It was really bad. So yeah, when I'm at my goal weight, I want to be able to know what exactly I'm going to go to, or what kind of clothes I'm going to be able to wear and stuff like that. That keeps me motivated. And it just really inspires me to go ahead and continue this weight loss. The next question is losing weight hard? Losing weight can be hard if you want it to be hard. I thought for so many years that I was not going to be able to lose this weight as far as I've come along until now. And I have, and I'm not looking back. Yes, when I have to go ahead and post, not when I have to, but when I want to go ahead and post a photo of my transformation and share with others, is to inspire you that you can come out of that hole, that dark black hole that you're in, to go ahead and become a better person, become a better you, a better version of you, an upgrade version of yourself. You know, if you're that type of person that's consistent at work, that is on time, that doesn't get into any trouble and all that stuff, go ahead and incorporate willpower into that whole personality that you have already. I know everybody has a great personality out there. So if you add willpower to that personality, your status just goes up. People will start respecting you, people will start admiring you, you'll start feeling good about yourself, your self-esteem goes up, all that stuff goes up. I know that I'm not at the goal weight yet, but I'm learning how to even relate myself and have a relationship with friends and have a relationship with family and be able to inspire people at the same time. It was hard in the beginning, having to give up the sweets, having to give up all the good stuff, all the breads, all the fatty fried stuff and all that good stuff that tastes so good. It was hard, but I kept myself motivated by seeing the family that I already have, like I said before, and just being motivated by them, you know, to become a better person. Because all it is, guys, is that people care about you so much. They know that you have the potential, or else people wouldn't be, you know, telling you about it every single time, you know. So be motivated, guys. The last question is, do you have any tips on losing weight quick? This is a great question to go ahead and close this video. The tips that I would give is start incorporating more vegetable and fruit into your diet. If you can't add that, you know, since I've tried so many diets and stuff like that, you know, it's better to just go ahead and start controlling your portions. I started controlling my portions, you know, years ago, and that helped me out to go ahead and lose a little bit of weight, but I would always gain it back. Because what's so hard, you know, it's not hard to go ahead and add an extra chicken wing or an extra slice of pizza to your diet. You know, it's not hard. It's not hard to pick up an extra slice or an extra piece of whatever it is that you're eating. Drinking a lot of water. Put water into your diet. Put fruits and vegetables into your diet. All this is going to start cleaning out your system. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to start thinking more clearly. You're just going to feel so good about yourself, and also start putting a little bit of exercise routine in everything that you do throughout the day. Even if you don't want to go to a gym and actually be on a machine, or if you don't want to go publicly outside, just do things that can kind of like distract that, you know. Go to the store, you know, walk around the whole store. Even if you're just going to go ahead and buy milk, just walk. That's what I was doing back in Texas when I was living in Texas. Is I was going to the store and I knew that I only had to buy a couple of things, but I would walk throughout the whole store. And if you want to hide your belly, or if you want to hide yourself, grab a cart and just use it like a little walker, you know. Put it in front of you and just be like, you know, I'm just shopping. You know, I'm here to shop, and that's something that you can do. You know, it's an alternative to what, you know, you kind of just don't want to do because you're publicly embarrassed. You're just embarrassed to go out there. Go to your mailbox, and if you live in an apartment complex or anything like that, and you have to walk a distance, go. You know, go. If you have to go take out the trash, do that. Activities that keep you moving, you know, and not everybody's looking at you because they're like, well, he has to take out the trash, he has to go get his mail, he has to go to the grocery store, you know, and stuff like that. Use those things to kind of just bring in exercise into your daily routine, and not sitting on a couch every single day looking at TV, you know, benching on some Netflix and food and all this stuff, snacks. Don't do it, guys. So this is part 1 to this weight loss story that I have so far. Hopefully it has inspired you to go ahead and lose the weight that you have to go ahead and lose. And I want to just motivate you as much as I can, and I hope this video has done that for you. If you have any more questions that I probably didn't answer today, go ahead and submit them down below in the comment section, and like this video if you're liking what I'm posting, and also share it to somebody that can probably be motivated or probably needs that extra push to go ahead and lose this weight. And hopefully by the end of this video you have felt so inspired and so motivated to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you do so, and that way whenever I post a new video you can get a notification when the video comes up. Thank you so much for your time, and we're in this together, guys, and I am so excited because I know that many of you guys out there will be inspired by this video that I have done. Thank you so much, and have an awesome rest of the week. Bye.